In today's news, no plans to merge the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, Customs and Immigration. Premier reveals June 2025 date to review pension system. Premier Wheatley also leads delegation to strengthening ties with key Asian markets. And BVI prepares to host 2025 Overseas Territories Youth Summit. Well, viewers, these and more stories with 284 News return.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 7. Introducing Travi Rose, Creative Director. Alex Lake, Businessman. Sean Black, Cinematographer. Dakari Wheatley Adams, Content Creator. Donandre Millwood, Educator and Musician. Hashim Dream, Entertainer. James Todman Sr., Contractor. Dr. Albert Tompkins, Psychotherapist. Walter Barrett, Author. Rakim Todman, Producer and Engineer. Kamal Letson, Photographer. Roosevelt Smith III, Sales Manager and Hospitality Professional. Leland Abraham, IT Technician and Cybersecurity Analyst. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, every Wednesday at 8 p.m., exclusively on 284 Media. Get ready to reason, reflect, and redefine yourself through the stories of real-life heroes. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 7, Raising a Generation of Greatness. Voted Top 35 Gentleman Podcast Worldwide by FeedSpot and BI Icon Award winner.
Welcome viewers to this edition of 284 News. It is Friday, February 14th, 2025. I'm Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Well, happy Valentine's Day to one and all. Well, leading today's newscast, Premier and Minister of Finance, Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley, has confirmed that his government has no plans to merge the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force with His Majesty's Customs and Immigration. His statement came during the House of Assembly on Thursday, February 13th, in response to questions posed by Opposition Leader Honorable Ronnie Skelton, but delivered by at-large Representative Honorable Lorna Smith in Skelton's absence.
At this time, there are no plans to merge the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force with His Majesty's Customs and the Immigration Department. I should say that His Majesty's Inspectorate of Constabulary and Fire and Rescue Services has been tasked with writing Volume 2 of the Law Enforcement Review, which was a recommendation of the Commission of Inquiry. The Law Enforcement Review will make recommendations as it pertains to law enforcement agencies, including HM Customs and the Immigration Department. The completed report has not yet been handed over to the Governor and the Premier, but I eagerly await its delivery.
However, he clarified that his government is actively exploring the integration of customs and immigration into a unified border control agency.
However, I can confirm that the government of the Virgin Islands is actively exploring the integration of His Majesty's Customs and the Immigration Department into a unified Virgin Islands Joint Border Control Force. Madam Speaker, the Customs and Immigration Department serve as the first line of defense in protecting our borders and safeguarding national security. While these agencies have functioned effectively within their individual mandates, the government recognizes that a more coordinated, intelligence-driven approach is necessary to strengthen border security, streamline operations, and enhance service delivery for residents, businesses, and visitors.
The Premier explained that this initiative follows a review of the Cayman Islands model, which has demonstrated increased efficiency and strengthened border security.
Following a study visit to the Cayman Islands in June 2024, where a delegation comprising officials from Customs, Immigration, and the Ministry of Finance examined the Cayman Islands Customs and Border Control model, it was evident that integrating border security functions yields numerous benefits. These include improved operational efficiency, enhanced and enforcement capabilities, and a more seamless experience for travelers and businesses.
While discussions are ongoing, Premier Wheatley assured that any changes would be carefully planned and implemented in phases. He emphasized that thorough stakeholder consultation and the development of a structured transition plan will be key to aspects of the process. The specific ministerial responsibilities for the initiative are still being determined.
A proposal to establish a joint border control force is being approached in a phased manner with due consideration for legislative, operational, financial, and human resource implications. A structured transition plan is being developed, which will include extensive stakeholder consultation, staff engagement, and a modernization of border management technology. As to the question of ministerial responsibility, the framework of the new agency is still under development, but the power to assign responsibility for the conduct of any of the business of the government of the Virgin Islands, with the exclusion of the governor's constitutional responsibilities, lies with the Premier, in accordance with Section 56 of the Virgin Islands Constitution Order 2007. Madam Speaker, I wish to assure this Honourable House and the public that this initiative is not about job losses or downsizing, but rather about building a more robust and efficient border security system that enhances the safety, economic stability, and global competitiveness of the Virgin Islands.
As the government continues to assess this potential shift in border security operations, Premier Wheatley reiterated that any structural changes will prioritize the safety, efficiency, and economic well-being of the territory. Well, the Cabinet of the Virgin Islands is set to review the current pension system by June 2025 as part of a broader pension reform strategy aimed at addressing financial sustainability and the needs of retirees. Premier and Minister of Finance Dr. The Honorable Natalia Wheatley made the announcement in the House of Assembly while responding to a question submitted by Opposition Leader Honorable Ronnie Skelton but delivered by at-large Representative Honorable Lorna Smith in Skelton's absence. The question was raised in light of the recent salary increments for public officers and the increased cost of living.
At its meeting of the 12th February 2025, Cabinet decided that the Ministry of Finance by June 2025 would conduct a review of existing pensioners to determine if pension payments are at a reasonable rate, taking into account the relevant factors within and relating to the economy, and would make appropriate recommendations for a rate increase of pension to pensioners and the surviving spouses of deceased pensioners who are in receipt or eligible for a pension on or before 1st January 2024.
Well, the pension reform strategy is being guided by a steering committee tasked with assessing the current system and recommending necessary adjustments. Premier Wheatley outlined the committee members, which include key government representatives and financial experts.
This is a part of government's overall pension reform strategy, which is being led by a steering committee. The members of the steering committee include Deputy Governor and the Financial Secretary as co-chairs, Permanent Secretary in the Deputy Governor's Office, the Director of Human Resources, the President of the Civil Service Association, the two project managers, a legal representative, a representative from the Central Statistics Office, a representative from the Virgin Islands Retired Public Officers Association, and a private sector representative.
While details of potential changes have yet to be disclosed, the government's commitment to pension reform signals an effort to balance financial responsibility with the welfare of retirees. The review is expected to take place to take into account economic conditions, rising living costs, and the long-term sustainability of pension funds. Well, up next, more local news.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of Pop the Balloon or Find the Connection. Let's meet our first contender, ladies. Okay, Joey, so do you have any toxic traits?
Very restrictive. I don't give more time. What you get is what you get. I don't like to give unlimited time. That's it.
Okay, can you tell us why you popped your balloon?
That's a little too restricted for me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, ladies, so let's meet our second contender.
Sorry, excuse me. Why did you pop a balloon? I could give you minutes, data, unlimited call, overseas call, fiber. What else you need?
My friend used to date you. You are scam. She used to pay for everything and more. Nothing to offer.
Okay, ladies, let's welcome our last contender. You look nice. Can you tell us your name?
Thank you. My name is Christian Charles Thomas. They call me C Sweetie.
What do you have to offer these ladies?
Well, security, trust, unlimited time, and I'm pretty fast.
Okay, so do you have any deal breakers?
Nah, but here's my number. 444-4444. Y tú, vida ilimitada.
Okay, guys, so no pop balloons.
For a fast, reliable, and secure connection for your personal or business life, call us at 444-4444 or visit any of our CCT stores and we'll get you connected with the perfect match for you.
Welcome back, viewers. Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley departed earlier today for a 10-day Asian tour aimed at strengthening the territory's position in global financial services. The high-level meetings scheduled for February 16th to 21st will take place across major financial centers, including Hong Kong, Shenzhen, Macau, and Malaysia, as part of the territory's strategy to expand its presence in the Asia-Pacific region. Speaking during a recent House of Assembly session, Premier Wheatley announced that his delegation includes Territorial at-Large Representative Honorable Lorna Smith, OBE, and 8th Electoral District Member Honorable Marlon Penn.
We must make every effort to ensure that our financial services industry continues to thrive, as it is a critical lifeline to the territory's finances along with tourism, our other economic pillar. On this particular visit, I am pleased to announce that 2 members of the opposition will accompany me to Asia. At-large member, the Honorable Lorna G. Smith, and the representative for the 8th District, Honorable Marlon Penn. Madam Speaker, the growth of our financial services industry is an issue for all of the BVI, affecting every member of this House. And in the interest of the territory, we have always spoken with one voice to ensure that the industry thrives. I'm pleased that the 2 elected members have accepted the invitation to accompany me to Asia, as both have served as former ministers for trade. They have vast experience, as Honorable Marlon Penn has for many years in the past worked with the BVI Financial Services Commission. And Honorable Smith has been a stalwart of the industry for several decades, including having opened the BVI's Hong Kong office as the founding director, as well as serving as the founding CEO of BVI Finance.
Premier Wheatley also provided some insight into the projected gains from this tour.
This stakeholder tour is duly focused on Greater China, BVI's largest market, and Southeast Asia, where we are looking to upscale BVI business via Malaysia. We must continue to reassure and reaffirm the Chinese market of the territory's commitment to servicing their clientele in the midst of vast changes underway in the global economy and international regulatory landscape. Impending tariff and sanctions-based trade wars, implementation of a global minimum tax, weaponization of data and social media, and greater segmentation of the global economy have created large degrees of uncertainty in the global economy at a time when new technologies are flourishing in artificial intelligence and EVs. BVI has taken proactive steps to ensure that its financial services industry can effectively navigate this plethora of changes and give greater certainty in international finance as a highly reliable jurisdiction and partner.
While speaking on the BVI's relationship with Asia, Dr. Wheatley highlighted the value the territory brings to the continent.
Recent trade statistics released by the Hong Kong and Chinese governments continue to affirm the superior value BVI brings to China's economy by a large margin, far beyond that of other offshore competitors. Not surprisingly, the numbers indicate that BVI is playing an even more critical role in the Chinese economy than prior to the pandemic, continuing to be the favored vehicle for facilitating investment flows in and out of the country. BVI is critical in the process of driving Greater China's transition to a higher value, innovation-based, high-consumption economy of the future. The BVI continues to be China's second leading source of foreign direct investment at $6.86 billion US, as well as Hong Kong's second largest source inward investment flows at some $305.2 billion US.
During Wheatley's absence, Deputy Premier Honorable Julian Fraser will serve as acting Premier from February 14th to 17th before departing for the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting. Communications and Works Minister Honorable Kai Reimer will then assume the role from February 18th to 23rd. And the Virgin Islands government says the agent mission reflects its commitment to promoting sustainable economic growth and maintaining its status as a leading international financial center. Well, the British Virgin Islands is gearing up for a significant event as the BVI London office prepares to host the highly anticipated 2025 Overseas Territories Youth Summit on the 27th of February at BVI House in London. Organized by the UK Overseas Territories Association, this summit will serve as a crucial platform for young voices across the UK's overseas territories to drive change and promote inclusivity. This year, the BVI Youth Representative Miss Malia Chokoto will serve as chair, leading discussions on critical topics such as neurodiversity and disability in education, LGBTQ+ rights, immigration, and migration. The summit presents a valuable opportunity for young people from across the territories to share their perspectives and influence the future. Participants can expect engaging plenary sessions and networking opportunities. Each inhabited UK overseas territory will be represented by 2 youth participants and youth parliament representatives, ensuring a diverse range of perspectives and voices. The summit aims to empower the next generation of leaders and provide them with the tools to drive positive change within their communities. Well, since its inauguration in 2023, the Overseas Territories Youth Summit has been a key initiative of the association's commitment to youth empowerment and enhancing collaboration among the UK's overseas territories. Following the summit, the UK Youth Parliament sitting will take place on the 28th of February 2025. This event follows the successful Make Your Mark ballot held during UK Parliament Week in December 2024, which saw participation from over 2,900 young people aged 11 to 18 from the UK overseas territories. The Speaker of the House of Commons, Sir Lindsay Hoyle, commended the turnout as democracy in action. Well, up next, viewers, another local story and a look into national football stories. Stay tuned.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Just give me my service. Yeah. Just give me my service.
Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
Well, welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. A Virgin Islands content creator has sparked community discussion with a passionate video message addressing sexual trauma and destructive relationship patterns among local youth. In a lengthy social media post, creator Jamar Isaiah delivers an emotional appeal targeting both young men and women, highlighting concerns about sexual exploitation, substance abuse, and unresolved trauma in the territory's youth community.
Certain people have deep-rooted trauma that you can't heal. You're going to just end up killing yourself trying to save somebody else. No matter what you do, like, they're going to be who they is. People been stuck in their ways for years. You know, been doing all kind of crazy stuff for years that if you even try to help them, it's like background noise. Like, they're not even hearing what you're saying. Like, them hearing what you're saying, but them not feeling what you're saying. Some people rather numb themselves than, you know, actually get cured. I guess you gotta just walk away and leave people behind and just trust God and understand that only God could save them. A lot of girls that, you know, are hypersexual, they either been abused sexually, spiritually, physically, emotionally, don't know how to love because what they've been through in the past with their parents. They do drugs, partying, drinking all the time, just trying to distract themselves from their trauma. And a lot of these girls use sex as a way to cope and to disassociate from their traumas and their reality.
The creator specifically called out men who knowingly exploit traumatized women while urging young women to seek healthier relationships and self-worth.
I don't care what nobody say. If you know a girl is traumatized, if you know she been abused, if you know that she not good in the head, and you still use her for sex, and you still use her for sexual pleasures, you as bad as she, cause if not worse, because you know better and you still gonna use her. That's not what a man does. A man has self-control. A man could tell a woman no. A man could tell himself no. Sometimes in life, bro, you gotta tell yourself no because you know what's best for you and what's best for the next person. We gotta learn to protect all women and not, you know, use them. And that's literally where generational trauma comes in. Because us men, as a man, I tell you this, we've been programmed our whole life to think that having sex with a bunch of girls and effing hoes is cool. We've been programmed to seek validation and find love that we couldn't get from our parents or that we couldn't get from somebody that was supposed to love us. We've been programmed to seek that love and that validation in having sex with traumatized girls because effing hoes is the sign of being a man. The more hoes you have sex with, the faster you lose your virginity. All this stuff makes you a man in society. Some of our family members taught us this. Maybe our parents could teach us this. And it's a cycle that keeps making us worse because the girls becoming more traumatized because of us. And us men feel like it's a good thing to keep perpetuating this type of trauma. And we're not even aware of it. We've basically been programmed to destroy ourselves. Both of us, men and women, numb ourselves with sex instead of fixing a root problem. And it's going on from generations to generations.
Mental health professionals have long identified connections between childhood trauma and high-risk sexual behavior among youth. Isaiah's message emphasizes breaking generational cycles of trauma.
The cycle continues, but we have to be the ones to break it. Because if we don't break it, our children are going to have to deal with it. And our grandchildren are going to have to deal with it. And our great-great-great-grandchildren will have to deal with the cycle. So we gotta break it.
But the video concludes with a call for youth to seek professional help and spiritual guidance while working to build healthier relationship patterns. Moving on to our final story, viewers. Well, reigning league champions WOLUES Football Club continued their dominant runs in the National League, securing a 3-0 victory over Sugar Boys FC on Sunday, February 9th at the Greenland Football Field. The win keeps WOLUES unbeaten and extends their lead at the top of the standings to 6 points. Christopher Pease set the tone early with a 4th-minute goal. Despite Sugar Boys' efforts to find an equalizer, the defending champions remained in control and 2 late goals sealed their victory. Alejandro Sanchez struck in the 87th minute before Marcus Robinson added the finishing touches in stoppage time, ensuring WOLUES moved to 32 points ahead of Virgin Gorda United's 26. Here's a look at those highlights.
Phil, as you continue to travel, beautiful pass. Pass the ball to number 16. Number 16, bring it on the inside. Cut out there by number 8 for number 6 to number 8. Cut out there by Mousy. Find who? WOLUES and a kick. And it's goal! Number 11 find number 6. Beautiful pass to number 16. Number 16 coming into 18 now. And it's good. WOLUES, number 20 to number 11. Number 11 to Hugo, number 9. Back to number 10. Number 10. Take it, turn around, come back. And now gone straight. This could be the third goal. And it's goal! Sugar Boys with the pants down. It's the third goal.
In the first match of Sunday's doubleheader, One Love United secured a 2-0 victory over third-place Lionheart FC. A goalless first half kept the teams evenly matched, but Tashan Wallace broke the deadlock in the 64th minute. Zeron Samuel put the game beyond doubt in the 87th minute, delivering a crucial win for One Love as they continue to push up the standings. Take a look.
Number 17, turn nicely. Get it inside, find Joran, get it inside to number 4, heavy tackle comes in. Losing his footing, regain, and head into the goal. This one could be problems, and it's in the back of the net, it's a goal! Number 4, losing his footing again as the defensive breakaway and hit it into the corner. Keeper had no chance. Good ball comes across. Duran, it seems. Duran, taking it to. Shot comes in. Oh my goodness, it's into the back of the net. The keeper can't get there between two players as the defender keep backing away. And the number 8 player Duran found the net. So it's 2-0 here at the Greenland Stadium.
The weekend action kicked off on Saturday at Greenland, where Panthers FC earned a commanding 4-0 win over Positive FC. Memorial Williams was the standout performer, netting a hat-trick with goals in the 17th, 56th, 77th minutes. Antonio Rodney also made his mark, scoring from the penalty spot in just the 2nd minute of play.
Yeah, really trying to get to the top. Nice ball inside to number 25. Panthers in control, taking it up the right flank. Let's get around his play nicely. Still going. Taking it up the flank is number 27. Get it inside. Good ball inside. The backlash. Oh my goodness. Nice save there from the keeper who knocked it out and pulling down, and whistle goes as referee now pointing to the box. They're here and team Positive doesn't. Whistle goes and it's in the back of the net. So Shala getting them in the right position. Number 25 knocked it over. Who is there? Oh my goodness. Ball is down. It's into the back of the net. Once more. And it's a goal. It's a goal. It says as the Positive was very lucky. Good picking here by number 21. Gets to number 7. Number 7 back to 21. There's running ball here down the flank. Shala have one man to beat. Shala, the goal scorer, get inside and take a shot. Try to there. Oh my goodness. Good shot here. And it's into the back of the net once more. Oh my goodness. Good ball there as number 18 follow up nicely. Positive player as the ball being pushed down once more. Positive, Spice. Tread it in nicely. Oh my goodness. Players going nice. It could be trouble and problems there. It's, oh my God, it's a goal. Panthers leading and add to their total once more. As good building up here as the ball being played as a Positive now. Lose.
Well, the win moves Panthers FC into 5th place with 20 points, level with Islanders FC and One Love United, but separated by goal difference. Games continue this weekend both at Greenland and the Virgin Gorda Recreation Ground. On Saturday, WOLUES face Islanders FC at 8 p.m, while on Sunday, One Love takes on VG United at 6 p.m, followed by Sugar Boys versus Lionheart. On Virgin Gorda, Sunday, Avengers FC will play Positive FC at 5:45 p.m, followed by Madrid versus Panthers FC at 8 p.m. Viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and on our WhatsApp channel, as well as to like us on Facebook at 284media. Viewers, I'm Kamal Haynes. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.